Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. I want to talk to you about a specific silver coin that you want to go out and buy as soon as possible. And the reason why is because it's rare. It does not cost that much money. It costs $2, $3. It's nothing as pennies are disappearing. That's right. Donald Trump signed an order to go ahead and get rid of the pennies. I did a video the other day about why it's important to separate your copper pennies, get those stored aside, because we are entering hyperinflation. Quite frankly, it's not just inflation like they're showing you in the news that, oh, things are getting better. No, things are actually getting worse. And there's one type of silver coin that I want to show you in a second why it's important. Again, take your copper pennies, those dated 1982 and lower. I'm going to put a link down below to this incredible website that you can always reference. And it's always showing you the value of a copper penny, the melt value versus the face value. It shows you these specific silver coins that you can start gaining right now that will not only give you melt value as it goes up, as the silver price rises, but it's going to give you amazing collector abilities right there, where you could actually sell it for much higher than the melt value. Okay. Now, real quick, I want to thank everyone that's hitting the subscribe button and the thumbs up. You are breaking the algorithm right now, where YouTube is taking a ton of subscribers from me. And you had on the last copper penny video, you hit the subscribe or the resubscribe button. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you this website called Coinflation, and this silver coin is my favorite coin to collect. And I've made a lot of money, stored value, because the collector value. So the website is called Coinflation. Okay, I'm gonna put a link down below. This is it. And essentially, what it does is it gives you all kinds of cool things like coin calculators, gold coin values, silver coin values, proof sets. It's a great website. So, what we're going to do is we're going to first go over again. We're going to go to the coin calculator section, and we're going to check. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? Oh, these dang pop-up ads. Type one if you can't stand pop-up ads. What I want to do is I want to show you the different coin values. So right here, we'll just scroll down on the front page. It shows you the price of copper right now. It's up. Price of zinc is up. Price of nickel is up. Everything's up, right? This is what we did the other day. I was talking about this. A 1909 to 1982 penny is comprised of about 95 cents, 95% copper. Its face value, it's only worth a penny, but its melt value right here is worth almost 3 cents, which means that's 289% of the metal percentage versus the face value, the metal worth. Okay. This is what I want you to focus on for today's video. The 1965 and 2014 dime, and then go even older to the older dimes, where I love all these different dimes that don't look like dimes anymore. Let's see. Let's dive in. I'll show you that in a second. So this dime right here has a face value of 10 cents. And I apologize, I'm looking at the wrong one. Here, we're going to silver. That's the normal dime, right? So let's look at this. 1965 dime to 2014 dime has a face value of 10 cents, but its melt value is worthless. It's only got 2 cents worth of metal in there, right? Now, what's exciting about that is what happened from 1964 and older. So what you do is you go to the silver coin values, and this is my favorite coin to get. Dang pop-up ads. All right, here we go. This is my favorite one, the 1916 to 1945 Mercury dime. Its face value also is only worth 10 cents, and it's still showing up in people's loose change, and all over. Actually, still there's some of these that still get past the metal detectors with those big coin machines, but the silver value in it is worth $2.41. Now you could still go around to pawn shops and coin shops and get these coins for $2.90 or $3. I believe that is an incredibly good value. The reason why, and we're going to click on it really quick. No, stupid pop-up ads. This is an incognito browser. That's why I'm using it. The reason why it's so important is look at this dime. It looks completely different than most of the dimes you've ever seen in your life. That makes it incredibly rare. The more and more of these that have been melted down by the mint and have been lost, that are, under houses, lost in dirt piles, and, there's fewer and fewer of these, which means they're getting incredibly rare. And there's going to be a point where when silver rises, when it rises exponentially, ever since 2010, this is the first thing that disappears off the shelves. It is a super easy way to make a ton of money because let's say you paid $3 and silver doubles, let's say, and it went to $6. Do you know how easy it would be if someone was trying to get 10? I said, well, I've got a silver collectible coin that's got 90% silver in it. I'll sell it to you for $10. Do you know how many people would whip out $10 and buy that from you? Let alone if you got some that are in good condition and you paid to have them slabbed as collectibles. That's an incredible way of making money. So if you see down here, this website gives you tons of information. And the reason why I'm bringing this up now is as pennies are, it's trending right now. People are diving into their coins. They're separating the copper pennies. They're understanding the inflation is getting worse. That's why the government is completely abandoning the penny because it just doesn't matter anymore. And think about this: when pennies get, there's a couple steps to this. When pennies get taken away, what you're going to see is after a while, they're going to start to pull them out of circulation. And then, just like in Canada, they're going to say, we're just going to eliminate the 1 cent piece, period. Not only stop making them, it just won't exist. Let's just round up to 5 cents. So, think about how much money you're losing just by rounding up. That's why I think it's very important right now. While silver is, even though it's been going up over the last handful of years steadily, I think it's up like 100 and what 20% in the last 2.5 years, 3 years. The point being is those coins, these dimes that we're talking about, are still there. They're still out there. You could buy them for $3. And not one person in this nation has an excuse not to dig up $3 to buy a piece of silver. So I encourage you to go check it out. I thank you so much for hitting the subscribe button again. Even though YouTube's trying to take it away, you guys are breaking that algo. Thank you so much. You're awesome. With that being said, the economic ninja is out.